We are Team 4, and we're in charge of receiving the kernels, popping them, and then applying seasoning to them.
And then going more into our prototype right here, will be the funnel. It'll obviously be a little bit more smaller, but where we'll be receiving the kernels from part 1. And then right here where the cardboard is shown, this actually would be a plastic that we drill a hole in so it wouldn't burn into this plastic, right, the glass. And then we also wouldn't need duct tape for that. But then inside, you can see a little cardboard right here. This is for the kernels won't shoot out when the air is blown. And yeah, and then.
So once the kernels are popped, they're gonna pop over into this, which is gonna catch the kernels and drop them down into a bowl. And once they're all popped, we're gonna, we have our seasoning container right up here that's split in half. One side with the butter, one side with the salt. And depending on what amount of which we're given, we have a servo that will twist like a 15-minute
project. We want the kernels to go directly into our bowl from the air popper. The bowl will be in a container.
All right, going in from the 208's perspective, we're going to have a servo attached to the top of this seasoning dispenser. You're going to have an axle that goes down the middle, allowing for a sifter to go left to right with 30-degree increments. Coming into the slave master setup for the Arduino. Come a little closer. We have the 3 connectors and common ground necessary to connect to the master board, and then we have the common ground and the initial connector for the servo to attach to. The whole mechanism will be attached right onto the side of the box. As from the logic perspective, we are receiving the information regarding the length and width of the bricks as well as the number of kernels being dispensed. That means we're going to have 4 different configurations for seasoning on top of the timer for how long the popcorn is going to be popped. Thankfully, though, this mechanism, as simple as it is, once the popcorn is popped, it's just going to drop out. The timer will finish, therefore releasing the seasoning as needed.